Good morning.
Leave me alone.
Are you hungry?
No, I've just come from dining with the president. Lady, I said leave me alone.
Is there any problem here, ma'am?
Oh, there's no problem here, officer. I'm just trying to get this man to his feet. Would you help me, please?
Well, sure, but that's just old Zeke. He's been a fixture around here for many years. What do you want with him?
Oh, do you see that cafeteria over there? I'm going to take him over there and get him something to eat.
Oh.
And get him out of the cold for a while.
Oh, well, that's real nice. That's real nice.
Are you crazy, lady? I don't want to go in there. Officer, let me go. What am I, Rodney King?
Come on, Zeke. This is a good deal for you. Don't blow it, man. Come on, Zeke. This is gonna be a good day for you.
Hey, officer, what's going on here? What's this all about? Is that man in any trouble?
Well, this lady just brought him in to be fed, that's all.
Oh, no she don't. Hey, having somebody like this stinking up the place, it's bad for my business.
See, lady? I told you so. I don't want to come in here in the first place.
Sir, are you familiar with Davenport and Associates, the banking firm down the street?
Yeah, of course I am. They hold the lease on this property, and they hold their weekly meetings down there in one of my rooms there.
And do you make a goodly amount of money on those weekly meetings?
Maybe. What business is it of yours?
I, my dear sir, am Penelope Davenport, the president and CEO of that banking firm.
Oh.
Yes, I thought that might make a difference. Officer, would you care to join us in a meal and a cup of coffee?
Oh, no thank you, ma'am. I'm on duty.
Then perhaps a cup of coffee to go.
Yeah, sure. That'd be real nice. Thank you.
I'll get your coffee immediately, officer.
Well, you sure put him in his place.
Oh, that was not my intent. Believe it or not, I do have a reason for doing everything I'm doing here. Zeke, do you remember me?
I mean, all of a sudden, you do look awfully familiar.
Well, I am just a wee bit older, and maybe I have put on a few pounds since you worked here. And I came through that very door, cold and hungry.
Well, but I thought that you were...
Oh, I had just graduated from college, and I had come to the city looking for a job, but I couldn't find anything. I was down to my last few pennies, and I had been put out of my apartment. I walked the streets for days. I was cold and hungry. And then I saw this place and came in on the off chance that I might get something to eat.
Yes. I do remember. I was standing behind the counter. You came in and you asked me if you could work for food, but I had told you that it was against the company policy.
But you made me the biggest roast beef sandwich I have ever seen. And you gave me a cup of coffee, and you told me to go sit at the table in the corner and enjoy it. I thought you were going to get into trouble, but when I saw you put the price of my meal in the cash register, then I knew everything was going to be all right.
So, you started your own business?
Well, I was hired at a firm that very day, and I worked my way up. And eventually I did start my own business, which, with God's help, prospered. Zeke, when you have finished here, I want you to go and see a Mr. Lyons. He's the personnel director at my corporation. I think he just might be able to find something for you to do around the office. And he might even be able to give you a little advance so that you can get some clothes and a place to stay just until you get on your feet. Zeke, if you ever need anything, my door is always open for you.
How could I ever thank you?
Oh, don't thank me. Thank God. Well, actually, thank Jesus, because he's the one who led me to you. Oh, officer.
Yeah.
Thank you for all of your help.
Oh, you're welcome. Actually, I really should thank you, Ms. Davenport. I really saw a miracle here today, so thanks a lot. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
You are the Holy Lamb of God, great and mighty King, the ruler of all nations, Lord of everything. You're the joy of my salvation, my comfort and my guide. You're my inspiration. Forever I shall hide in your presence. I worship you, Lord, in your presence.